Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command to all warriors on the surface. Your task is to
Override
wipe
engaged.
away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
I think there should be two classifications of assaults.
Thanks.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
We have the center.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Oh, I just cut that guy in half.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Thanks. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Go to X4. That's Lima.
New target acquired.
Be careful, Mad Cat. There's two of them over there.
New
Affirmative.
target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Come on, Hellbringer, stick your head out again. I'll cut it off. Nice kill.
Target spotted.
Hunchback, I wouldn't stand in front of me. Okay. You take him. Their right torso on the Hellbringer is fully cored out yellow.
New target acquired.
We have a Highlander 2C down below us. He's his right arm's almost gone.
Fired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Affirmative. Need assistance.
Fox 4.
Affirmative.
We also have a light, medium mech and Delta 4, Delta 3. We got 2 guys
Few
over there that can
hostiles
handle
are
that.
remaining. Crush the cowards.
Heavy and
The enemy
medium,
has
Fox
started
5.
to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Target acquired.
Affirmative.
The hostiles are eradicated. Bask in the glory of
Nice
your
work.
triumph.
I died because I was tip of the spear. One killing blow, 7 assists, 1 solo kill, 3 kills, most damage dealt. Nice. 842 damage, 4 components destroyed. God, I love ATM weapons. 2 saber kills, 1 scouting. I'm surprised I didn't get a brawling. And I managed to destroy 186 missiles. 842. Nice job. And 861, 842. We got a 501 on our team. 644, 580 on their team. 748, 420, 444. Let me show you what makes this mech special. Doo-wop, doo-wah, doo-wop, doo-wah. So anyways, so this is my Warhammer IIC. This is the A variant. I also have the 4 and the 2. And I first fell in love with this mech under the 2's tutelage. And I call this one Alpha Dog because I basically Alpha Strike most of the weapons most of the time. It's just got a really nice clean build as far as being able to put damage down range. More importantly, it's got good cooling, so I can do Alpha Strikes pretty regularly. At least Alpha Strikes with groups of weapons. And I have been known to fire all 6 of these weapons at once. And it does work. It does kill. Like on that Marauder 3R. It pains me to kill a Marauder 3R because I love that mech. It's absolutely one of my favorite mechs. And even when it's opposed against me, I really don't like killing them. Just the same way I don't like being killed by a cicada. I don't mind getting killed by a pirate's bane. Or a piranha. Well, that kind of bothers me still too. But anyways, yeah, this is a great looking mech. It's I really like the design of this. Everything about this was really thought out really well. Would have liked these shoulder pads to, obviously it doesn't matter in gameplay, but I would have liked these shoulder pads to extend a little bit more so it covers the joints better and stuff. But otherwise, this thing really handles really well, and I always feel really confident getting into this build, specifically this build. The 2 variant only has 2 backup weapons in my design, and I use that one as an LRM boat, but this one is straight ATMs. I bought this one specifically to do ATMs on. Let me show it to you. So I'm running an ATM 12 and 2 ATM 9s, and if I didn't mind sacrificing this weapon here and moving this to an arm, you can do, I believe, 2 more ATM 12s, as I recall. You got to strip out some weight, I think. Maybe some more. There we go. You can do it. And the heat management is still really good. but you only have 2 defensive weapons. And but this does give you a nice alpha strike. You have a standardized strike on this of 84, but that really doesn't matter because each one of these is doing 30 damage. So that's actually 90. Is that right? Times 3 is 90, yeah. So you're doing 90 alone just with these. And then you add the additional 12 on top of that, and you're doing 102 damage in the 60 meters to 245. And that's just at standard ratings. On mine, it's actually 60 meters to, what is it? One of these days I'll figure this out. It's 281. We'll just say to 280. So at 280 meters, I can do 102 damage on a single alpha strike, which is really stellar. But the problem with this for me is I don't have as much heat management as I want, and I want this to be an alpha strike mech. So I can fire all 6 of these weapons at once, and it's going to deal the damage that it's designed to. So each one of these is doing 6 damage. That's 18. And then I've got 30 here, plus these are 22 apiece. So that's 44, and that's 74. Boy, I'm so terrible at math this early in the morning. 74 and 18 is 96. Is that right? I think pretty close. Anyway, so yeah, this does really well as far as being able to do heat management. And as you can see, I don't have to have this double heat sink here. I can strip this away, and it keeps me at 1.37. But what I figured out is that I can't do alpha strikes as often. And I want to be able to fire all my weapons simultaneously if I can. And could I definitely benefit from having more ammo? No, not really. What do we got here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 tons of ammo, so that really wouldn't help me much. So what I could do in exchange is go with maybe like a computer or something, or active probe. You know, that would obviously be a benefit. But I didn't go with either of those because I'm going to spend most of my time in a group, because this is an assault mech, and assault mechs you really work best if you're in a group. I did have to scale some things down in order to get everything that I wanted out of this build, like bringing the legs down to 76, but honestly, I've never lost a leg on this mech, so I'm not too worried about that. Do I have machine guns? No, I don't. Why not? Because I just found that I never used them. Most of the time I forget that they were even there. But I have run them in the past, as mentioned. But there's really no benefit to me. I have to sacrifice 1 ton in order to get the machine guns on here with ammo, and it just really wasn't that big of a benefit to me. Honestly, it feels kind of weird to only have 2 machine guns and consider that to be a secondary protective weapon. If they get that close, those 2 machine guns aren't going to save me. The lasers are going to save me. Those are what's really going to help me. And then I've got laser AMS on board because I don't like dealing with ammo if I don't have to. The only time I deal with ammo is with either my any one of my missile builds. And no, I don't own a streak build. I've never done a streak build. I tried streak missiles a long time ago. I hate them, and that's where we got stuck. I consider streaks to be short-range ATMs, but the difference is you can't dumbfire streaks, and I really don't like any weapon that you can't fire at will. I like firing, like in the last match, when I was going after that Marauder and the Hellbringer. I like being able to fire these without a lock, so that way they don't know the missiles are coming in. You just point your reticle where you think they're going to be, and you fire, and you're going to hit them all over the place. You're not going to get a lot of directed fire, but you are doing damage. And I stripped out that Hellbringer, and that Marauder made it a little bit easier to kill them. And Marauders are tough as nails. You know, I've actually found that the Marauder 2 can take less damage. The Marauder 2C, I should say, can take less damage than the standard Marauder. and I think it's because the Marauder 2C is a clan mech, and so the armor's a little softer. But I've gone toe-to-toe in a Marauder 3R with mechs many times my tonnage, and come out on top. And so that's a great mech. So let's take a look at some of the skills here, or the quirks. So you get a ballistic velocity, which obviously I'm not taking advantage of, but cooldown minus 15%, missile heat generation minus 10%. That really feeds into being able to do alpha strikes. But as far as the armor goes, it's really not that impressive. I would have expected more from a Warhammer 2C, but it's what it is, I guess. You know, what are we talking about? Center torso, +8. Ooh, I was expecting like +10 or 15 or something. But when you go to the skills, this is where this thing really, really shines. So I've gone full range, no cooldown, because I'm counting on my time in between to help get me into the right spot so I can do another alpha strike. Heat generation, definitely added some of that. Velocity, gotta have it, especially on ATMs. You want them to get there as quickly as possible before they have a chance to get to cover. Laser duration, absolutely. I spend my time with my lasers. I fire my lasers while I'm trying to get a lock, and then once I have a lock, then I fire my missiles. So it's not quite a full alpha unless I dumbfire the ATMs, or I've already got a lock on somebody. Missile spread, definitely rack, adding additional ammo, and high explosives, just crit chance. Skeletal density, absolutely. Armor hardening, absolutely. Reinforced casing. This is actually a pretty tough mech already, but I went ahead and added these two because I just had extras. Overheat protection, absolutely. I almost always add that, and I really can't begin to tell you how important it is, especially if you have a mech that you're going to do alpha strikes on, because that heat just suddenly jumps up really fast, and this is just like a little buffer to protect me, because I'm always in override. If you're going to do override, let me just tell you this. If you're going to do override, make sure you're getting all your heat nodes and stuff like that, and your overheat damage protection. On mechs that I have that are like, you know, the standard heat is like rated between 120 and I don't think most of my mechs go below 118, I don't think, but 120 to 127, 128 areas, 1.28s to 1.21s. Make sure you add overheat damage protection. I have one mech that it's just a really hot build. I've got all 5 of these locked in, and it just saves you so much possible damage. AMS overload, absolutely got to have it. If you got AMS, if you don't add that, don't even bother adding AMS. It's just really kind of pointless. Cool run, heat containment. I've said this before. I consider this free armor. Seismic sensor, more additional armor. You know, being able to detect somebody coming up on you. These are ATMs, so I don't have any target decay. This is one of the few mechs I have that doesn't have advanced zoom with ATM missiles. Honestly, I spend a lot of my time doing close quarters battle with it, and so the advanced zoom, and I'm never getting up on the wall with a Warhammer 2C. That's just asking to be picked apart. You need to stay in a group, stay protected, and help protect others as well. Radar deprivation, absolutely a must. I think radar deprivation works hand in hand with having AMS. Just helps keep armor. And then of course I've got 2 cool shots and a UAV. God, such a beautiful mech. I even love this coloring. Believe it or not, this red, it looks like it would really stand out on the battlefield. No, not so much. In game, this is actually slightly darker. It's kind of weird. I would love to get rid of all these shiny spots, but whatever. So I pretty much either fire these like one at a time, but using both 2 buttons, so at least 2 lasers are fine. Or sometimes I just alpha strike with just the one, and I do that more often than not. Anyway, I hope this is helpful, and hope you like this build. if you should give it a shot. It's really a lot of fun. But I will recommend skilling out the armor as quickly as possible. It makes a difference.